Me and him. The rain, and traffic standing still. Because things going sour at the Ruby Slipper weren't bad enough, there's this. I know what lies to tell just about any kind of man, but being honest to someone I might actually want to stick around a while is a whole new experience. That's what I get for being me. Constance Vavasour. It's not like I let him under my dress or anything.
I should hope not.
Look, you're a professional, right?
Yeah, a professional. That's why I'm driving this damn hack.
So let's look at this professionally. I fumbled the manager's pass and scored myself a week to see how much dirt I can dig up before he steps up to bat again.
A week? Why?
I used the oldest excuse around.
A week. Right.
Sean O'Hanneran of O'Hanneran Private Detective Agency. My boss. Think of it. Me, an ex-flim-flam girl on my second job for him. And we've been seeing each other, but not as intimately as I would like. Normally, I know what buttons to push and levers to pull to get what I want from a man.
Okay. Good. A week.
But not Sean. I won't.
If he tries anything else,
You'll be the first to know.
if he lays another finger on you,
You'll what?
I don't know. Something not so nice.
Sean.
But buddy, can't you read? The sign says out of service.
Take me to 621 Mapleton Drive. It's in the Holmby Hills. Now! Hurry!
Hurry? Look, pal, unless you go pointing that at a lot of other heads, we're not going any faster than we are now.
The golden rule of my trade, my previous trade, is let the mark pick the role. Damsel in distress? Hopeless ingenue? Femme fatale? Why are you doing this?
Why are you in the front seat? I thought this cab was out of service.
The lady forgot her purse. She was, negotiating a ride.
Why don't you have a coat?
I had to get out of the house. I didn't have time to take anything. My husband! Damsel in distress it is.
Here.
Your husband. Right. You probably found out you've been messing around with cabbies.
Hey, don't talk to her like that! Life's not always easy for women, is it? I have a friend. Some men are so twisted by the power they hold, they don't realize that the people they push have feelings too.
Those people get paid real well to get pushed around. Even wives get all sorts of compensation. Why else would dames ever get married?
Mister, you seem like a real gentleman, aren't you? What's your name? Just something I can call you. You don't have to give me a real name, so I can't tell the cops or anything. I've had a hard life. I don't have enough friends to go around wasting any.
Ron. You can call me Ron.
So, Ron, why the gun? Cab fare ain't that steep.
I said she can call me Ron. You, Hacky, can call me Sir.
Ron, where are we going? I'm frightened.
I have to see you, guy.
The tough talk, the gun, and the sparse underbrush he's using as a mustache tells me this kid is a lamb trying to look like a ram. The dame he mentioned is more than a friend. I'm starting to worry for the health of this guy he's gotta see. Does this have anything to do with your lady friend?
Oh, please. It's just another goon.
I'm not a goon! The lady,
Constance.
Constance, is right, bozo. I'm doing the right thing. Patricia's special. But her husband, he's a bad egg. He deserves whatever he gets.
I know what you mean. Though my case ain't half that bad. My husband, he's nice enough, and I'm grateful to him for everything he's done. But there's just something missing. I've had a hard life, hard as 3-day-old donuts, and he took me away from all that. But he just doesn't seem to really want me. It's like he just wants to be my knight in a shining Buick, rescuing me from a life of desperation. But we've never... I mean, I'm no saint, so it's not like I've never. Just not with him.
I don't understand. Oh, do you mean...
I don't know what it is about me that puts him off, just that he's always too busy. If he really wanted to be with me, he would find time. Wouldn't he?
Maybe you need to lose some weight?
Not a chance, pal.
Hey, what did I do?
Lady looks just fine. Wonderful, in fact. That's a pretty rude thing to say to any lady, no matter if it's true.
Constance? You're a woman.
Yes, a woman. That's me.
Maybe you could give me some advice about Patricia.
When a mark invites you into their story, they might as well be handing you their wallet. Another rule that's hard to forget. Whatever I can do to help.
She's had a hard life, too. Came up out of nothing, married this really, really rich guy. And he's terrible to her. She's supposed to mean to help her get away from him.
That's what the gun's for? She considered just divorcing him instead of having him bumped off?
Hey, this is just for protection. I'm not planning on killing anyone. She just wants to get away from him.
Tell me more about Patricia. She sounds like a peach. Is she pretty?
Oh, you'd like Patricia. She's just super.
According to him, she was perfect. An innocent victim of her own loveliness. And all that malarkey. What he didn't realize, even though he was the one telling it, was that she was also a manipulative little monkey. Her plan was as clear as glass, from deliberately meeting a naive college boy. Guess who? In the library, saying it's the only time she can get out of the house. Incidentally, a mansion.
Nobody should be able to do that. It's not fair.
Then, with happily ever after eyes, she plots to kill her husband with her new toy. She tells him how awful her life is, and gives the kid the chance to rescue her.
I don't want to hurt him, but if I have to do
I've played a similar routine countless times, but never with a life at stake.
Swear.
It's plays like this that give con games a bad name.
We don't have much money, but we'll make it work somehow.
You said she was an actress. Do you know what her maiden name was? I might have known her. I was acting for a while, too. That is until I discovered I have no talent. And I can't even tell a lie to save my life.
She told me once it starts with an S. Sims, maybe.
Holy cow! Patricia Sims? Little old Trixie? Oh, it's been ages. At least, if she's the same one I'm thinking of. Does she still do that thing with her hair?
Oh, the twirling thing? Yeah, it's so cute. Makes her look just like a little girl.
And you say she's still a blonde? Oh, I guess the color worked for her.
She's a natural blonde. And she's a really nice person.
Well, you can be nice and still be a Roxy. This red ain't my own either. So, little old Trixie landed the big one. Was it the judge or the senator she married? She was really very close to both of them.
Her husband's a businessman. I guess I don't know what he does exactly.
Of course, the judge was about 80 years old and the senator already married, but they had bucks, and that's what counts. She was a bit well-traveled, if you catch my drift.
There's nothing wrong with being well-traveled. Can't make other people feel like they've never been anywhere.
You mean someone maybe won't want to take a trip with you if they might have been there before?
Going to all the same old places and doing all the same old things can get dull.
You think I, a girl, gets tired of traveling if she's been around enough? Every trip is different. If you have a different captain. Besides, I've never tired of the Washington Monument or the Eiffel Tower myself.
What are you talking about? Is this about your husband again? Maybe he just wants a wife who's never been anywhere, so she doesn't know what she's missing. Have you thought of that?
Nah, I'm just a little worried that there's nothing she'd want to see again. Or the travel with him won't be as exciting as anything she's done already.
This has nothing to do with Trixie. I mean Patricia. And I want to know what you're implying about her.
Just that she was nice. Very nice to a couple of guys who could help her career. Lots of actresses do it. She also probably gave up acting once she married money. But once an actress, always an actress, you know? She certainly fooled you.
Hey.
Look. What's going to happen when you help her kill her husband for her? That's what she really wants, isn't it? Maybe make it look like a burglary so she can collect on extra insurance, right? And then what? She inherits oodles of oof and just runs away with you?
But she loves me.
Don't you watch movies? Police are smart. Why stick your neck out, kid?
Even if I'm wrong, and I've got the wrong gal, you should check her out before you dash off to her rescue.
No, 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 no!
Poor Ronnie. Far as authorities went, there wasn't even a choice. He belonged in a playpen, not the state pen. We let him off with a warning to go back to school and forget about Patricia. Maybe become a lawyer or doctor. What else was that fancy college education good for? Sean did keep the gun, though. Just in case.
So he really in that show with his fancy girl?
Horse feathers. I know the type, though. I don't suppose there's any chance of him finding a girl that really deserves his help. But I think he'll be okay for a while.
He'll be okay.
And what about you? Are you gonna be okay?
Okay. So, he'll be okay.
As for me and Sean, well, that's a whole nother story.